Oke, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Um, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to my learning video. Today, I want to talk about the company that it completely changed the fashion industry, and that company is the name is Zara. Usually when people think about fashion brands, and then they think about clothes, trends, and maybe, yeah, something luxury. But Zara is different. Zara became very successful not because they sell the most expensive clothes, but also because they move faster than almost everyone else. So you can imagine this one. Uh, most fashion companies need around 6 months to create and sell a new collection, but Zara, how about Zara? Sometimes it only 2 weeks. Yeah, that's so crazy fast. So today, I'm going to discuss about how Zara system works, and why they are so agile, and how they can become more sustainable in the future. So let's talk about the Zara business model. At first, why actually makes Zara special? The answer is about speed. Zara tries to follow something that we call it just-in-time production. So the simple meaning is they don't produce about huge amounts of clothing or in advance. Instead, uh, they produce about smaller quantities, and then very quickly, and also based on the current trends. So if customers suddenly love a certain style, Zara reacts immediately. That's why when you try to enter a Zara store, the products always feels fresh and new. And then let's talk about the creating urgency and about the physiologically. This is very smart. Why customers think about, if I don't buy this now, it may disappear next week. So people buy faster. And from this one, this strategy and then creates about the excitement, and then the urgency, and also repeats the visits. And so why Zara try to produce is in all Spain and Portugal. So now here is the interesting part. So most companies move factories to Asia, and because labor is very cheap. But Zara still keep much of its production in Spain and Portugal. At first, this sounds expensive, right? Yeah, so why do they do this? Because for Zara, speed is more important than cheap labor. So if factories are close to the headquarters, like communication becomes faster, and then the design also changes happen faster, and also the shipping becomes faster too. But Zara, uh, they sacrifices lower labor costs to gain faster response time. And honestly, that strategy works extremely well. So let's talk about the competitive advantage. Uh, it's about Zara's real product. It is not only the clothing. The real product is agility. Their ability is adapt quickly, and then react quickly, and also the delivery is so quickly. And today's in today's world, that a huge competitive advantage. And the next, let's talk about one of Zara's smartest system. Uh, how do they always know what customers want? Simple, yeah. They just listen constantly, and you know that the store managers are extremely important. So in many countries, a store manager just manage the store. But how about Zara? They're like trend observers. Uh, every day, every day they report things like what customer asks for, and then what else? What sells fast, and then what customers ignore, and even what colors people like. So instead of guessing the trends, Zara tried to collect the real customer behavior directly. And yeah, for the real-time information system, and all of this information goes directly to the headquarters. Design teams immediately try to analyze the data, and then they can redesign the product, and then create new styles, and send new collection very quickly. Sometimes it's about 2 weeks. Yeah, you know that this is so incredibly fast. And why this is so powerful about this company work, like uh, they predict first and then produce later. Yeah. So Zara works so different. Then Zara adapt, and after that then produce it. So this reduces about the risk significantly. Because of they produce based on the real demand. It is not only the prediction. And for the next, honestly, that this is not only a fashion lesson. This is about the leadership lesson, because today organizations that listen faster usually survive longer. And after that, let's talk about what we call it, the ESG paradox. Now let's discuss the difficult part. Yeah, I mean that this is the difficult part. The ESG paradox, because while Zara is fast and successful, and fast fashion, fast fashion also creates the environmental problems. And the fashion industry produces huge carbon emissions, and then textile waste, and then about the water pollution, and then and over what is it? Over consumption. Yeah, people buy clothes more often, but wear them less. And many clothes end up as waste. That's the dark side of the fast fashion. And here is about the paradox. Zara's speed makes them successful, but the same speed can increase environmental damage. More collection means more transportation, and then more production, and then about more waste. So the challenge becomes how Zara can stay so fast without harming the planet. Yeah. Personally, I think that Zara still has a huge opportunity to become a sustainability leader, but they must evolve. And then the first one, let's talk about the circular fashion. What does it mean? Instead of throwing away about the old clothes, and then customer can return them for recycling. Recycling old fabric can become about the new clothing, and then new materials, and then or about what is it? Limited collections. This you know that this reduces waste significantly. And then let's talk about the upcycling innovation. uh, Another interesting idea is upcycling. You can imagine an old cloth redesigned into premium fashion products. It's not a waste, but it transformed into something valuable again. And honestly, about the young customer today, they shall love this idea. Why? Because the sustainability is becoming the part of lifestyles. And then, after that, Zara can improve by using renewable energy, and then greener logistics, and then what is it? Electric transportations, and then smarter AI systems. If the inventory becomes more accurate, waste can decrease dramatically. And what is it? For the future is no longer just fast fashion, but it's about the smart fashion. Not only the smart fashion, but also the sustainable fashion. So the companies that combine about speed, and then innovation, and then sustainability, yeah, it will lead the future. And then for the next is, yeah. So what can we learn from Zara? I think I think that Zara teaches us something very important. That success today is not only about being big; it is about being adaptive. The world changes so fast, and then the trends change fast too, and then the technology changes fast too, and from organization that cannot adapt will struggle. And yeah, but at the same time, the growth without responsibility is so dangerous. That's why the future leaders must balance. What would have to be balanced? Yeah, it's about business, innovation, and also about the sustainability. So, we can conclude, or I can conclude that Zara become one of the world most successful fashion brands because they mastered about the speed, and then the information, and also the agility. But the future challenge is bigger. So today's customer don't only ask about is this fashionable. They also ask about is this sustainable. And yeah, I think that question will shape the future of global business, because in the future, the strongest companies will not only move fast, they will move responsibility. Yeah, so I think that's enough from my learning video. I think that it's not too clear when I try to retell about the Zara history. So thank you so much for today. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.